Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today we are going to see the final game of a 3-game set between the Cubs and Yankees, and we're also going to see the final game of this 6-game road trip where the Cubs try to pull back up to even for the duration of the trip. Cubs come in today with this game in New York, and Chris Archer is going to be on the mound. He is making start number 18, comes in at 5-6 with a 3.43 ERA, 1.25 WHIP. He will be opposed by the Yankees' J.A. Happ, making start number 16. He is 4-5, 6.31 ERA, 1.70 WHIP. The Yankees sending out Gardner, LeMahieu, Torres, Stanton, Judge, Sanchez, Voit, Thairo Estrada playing third today, and Kyle Holder still at short. The Cubs, in response, will have a lineup of Bogaerts, Ozuna, Bryant, Contreras, Happ, Santana, Tauchman, Bradley, and Hayward batting ninth. It is 81 degrees today, warmest day we've had so far in New York. Wind blowing in from right at 13 mph. And let's have our leadoff hitter here in New York. J.A. Happ is on the mound for the Yankees. He will be facing Xander Bogaerts. Cubs coming in 3 games under 500. They are 40-43 on the season. Third place in the NL Central. New York, 49-33, is first place in the American League East. Happ on the mound, looking for the sign from Sanchez. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a line drive into center field. A diving catch robs Bogart of a base hit. So 1 out in the inning, and Ozuna is the batter. Bogarts hit that hard out to center fielder, but Gardner making an athletic play. And now a 1-2 count to Ozuna. Here's the pitch from Happ. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Ozuna watched that one go by. It was a curveball that just caught the outer part of the plate. Bryant now batting, 2 outs, nobody on. 1-2 count to Chris Bryant. And he hits one hard. That is going, gone. And Chris Bryant has just untied this game with a solo home run. 372 feet. Out into the right field stands. Chris Bryant giving the Cubs a 1-0 lead, hitting his 13th home run of the season, RBI number 55. Wilson Contreras now the batter. Batting against Happ, 1-ball count. And Contreras knocks one into right field. That's going to be a base hit the opposite way for Wilson Contreras. 2-out single. And now he's standing on first. And the other Happ, Ian Happ, steps into the batter's box. He is going to step in from the right side against the lefty, J.A. Happ. And I imagine they are very happy to see each other. So 2 outs, 1 man on first, 1-2 count. And Happ swings and misses at the Happ fastball. So the Cubs inning is over. 1 runner is stranded. 1 run scores on the Bryant solo shot, and now we go to the bottom of the first. It is 1-0 Cubs. The Yankees send Gardner up to lead off against Archer. 3-0 count. Archer looking for the sign. And here's the pitch. And that is outside for ball 4. 4 straight to walk Gardner and lead off the game. LeMahieu now batting with nobody out, runner on first, 1-2 count to LeMahieu. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He is the first strikeout victim of the day for Chris Archer, and now Gleyber Torres is the batter. 1-1 count to Torres. Here's the pitch. Popped up to left, Ozuna tracking, heading toward the corner. He makes the catch on the warning track in the left field corner. So, 2 outs now. Runner on first. Stanton, the batter, standing in against Archer. 1 strike count. Archer looking for the sign. And here's the pitch. And there's a ground ball in front of the plate. Contreras has it, throws to first, and the side is retired. The Yankees strand a runner. We go to the top of the second. It is 1-0 Chicago. Danny Santana leading off for the Cubs. He's playing first base now with Shaw having been released. 311 on the season with 14 home runs and 10 stolen bases. Santana with a 1-2 count waiting for the pitch from Happ. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Santana heads back to the dugout, and now Tauchman will bat. 1 strike count. Here's the pitch to Tauchman. That's going to be a line drive into the left center field gap. Tauchman rounds first. He is heading for second. He is going to stand into second with a double. Mike Tauchman with a 1-out double. He is in scoring position. And that's going to bring up Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 ball count, 1 out to Bradley. And that pitch gets away. That's a wild pitch. Tauchman is going to advance to third. Now a sac fly will knock him in. Bradley batting with a 2-ball count. And there's a grounder to second. The throw goes to first. The Yankees concede the run on the fielder's choice. The Cubs are now ahead 2-0. Tauchman got a very good jump on that, and he was able to score easily. Hayward now batting, 2 outs, nobody on, 2 runs already in, 1 strike count to Hayward. Here it comes. Hayward pops it up to center. That's going to be playable. Gardner coming in, makes the catch for out number 3. So the Cubs score another run on the wild pitch, and that is going to be, well, on the fielder's choice. The wild pitch set up the run. The Cubs are up 2-0. We go into the bottom of the second inning. Aaron Judge leading off for the Yankees. 1-1 count. Judge waiting for the pitch from Archer. Here it comes. Popped up to center. Playable. Bradley walking over toward right center and making the catch for out number 1. Gary Sanchez batting now. 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch. Archer with the payoff. Here it comes. Strike 3 called. Archer rings him up with the slider. Devastating slider right at the knees. Nothing that Sanchez could really do about it. And now Luke Voit is the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. 2 strikeouts on the day for Archer. And a full count pitch to Luke Voit. And that is ball 4. That is a fastball, and it was low. So Archer issues the 2-out walk, and now Estrada is the batter. He's playing third base for the Yankees today. First pitch to Estrada. Ground ball to the right side. Happ has it, throws to first, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 3rd. It is 2-0 Cubs. Bogarts leading off against Happ in the top of the 3rd inning. First pitch to Bogarts, and he knocks the snot out of that one. That's going to be deep to left field, and it is gone. Bogarts gets home run number 10, 393 feet to left field, and the Cubs are up now 3-0. Bogarts, with the solo home run, brings up Ozuna with nobody out in the top of the 3rd inning. 2-2 count. And Ozuna knocks that one into center field. That's going to drop in for another base hit. Ozuna stops at first, however, after a big turn. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Bryant, 1 for 1 with a home run already today. Coming up with Ozuna in first and nobody out. 1 ball count to Bryant. Here's the pitch from Happ. And Bryant lines that one past the 3rd baseman into left field. That's going to be another single. Back-to-back singles have put runners on first and second for the Cubs with nobody out. Wilson Contreras is the next batter. He's 1 for 1 today. Happ, struggling on the mound. 44 pitches already. Nobody out in the 3rd inning. 1 strike count from Happ. Here's the pitch. And Contreras pops it up. Shallow left, playable. And that'll be caught for Stanton, and that is out number 1. Ian Happ coming up to face his namesake, J.A. Happ, with 1 out and runners on first and second. 1-2 count, Happ to Happ. Strike 3 swinging. Strikeout number 4 for J.A. Happ. Strikeout number 1 for Ian Happ. And now Santana is going to bat with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Santana waiting for the first pitch. And he pops it up to right. It's deep but playable. The wind's going to knock it down. And that is caught on the warning track for out number 3. Judge made that play to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. It is a 3-0 Cubs lead. Holder leading off for the Yankees against Archer. Bottom of the third inning, 1-1 count. Archer looking for the sign, and here's the pitch. Grounder to first. Santana has it. Throws to Archer covering the base, and that is out number 1. Corey Gardner now batting. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch from Archer. Here's the pitch, and it is popped up to center. Bradley coming in, and he makes the play for out number 2. LeMahieu now batting. 2 outs, nobody on. DJ LeMahieu with a 1-2 pitch from Archer. And here it comes. Grounder to second. Happ fields, throws to first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. We go to the top of the fourth. It is 3-0 Chicago. Mike Tauschman leading off against J.A. Happ here in the top of the fourth. Happ has yet to get through an inning without allowing a run. Full count pitch to Tauschman. Here it comes. Tauschman takes, he checks his swing. It is inside for ball 4, and he has a lead-off walk. Bradley now batting. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2 count to Bradley. Here's the pitch. Grounder to short. The throw goes to first, and the fielder's choice will retire Bradley at first as Tauschman advances to second. Hayward now batting, 1 out, runner in scoring position. Cubs looking to extend this 3-0 lead. And here's the pitch to Hayward. Ground ball to first. The first baseman, Voit, steps on the bag, and that is out number 2. Tauschman, on the fielder's choice, advances to third. And now Bogaerts will bat. He is 1 for 2 with a solo home run. 2 outs in the inning. Runner 90 feet away. 1-2 pitch to Bogaerts. And Bogaerts swings and misses at the changeup. That is strike 3. Well, the Cubs do not score. It is going to the bottom of the fourth of a 3-0 Cub lead. Gleyber Torres leading off for the Yankees against Chris Archer, bottom of the fourth inning. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to Torres. And that is swing and a miss. That is strike 3 to Gleyber Torres. Strikeout number 3 on the day for Chris Archer. And Giancarlo Stanton is the next batter. Full count pitch to Stanton. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Stanton goes down swinging. And Archer has struck out 2 in this inning, 4 in the game. Aaron Judge now the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-2 count. Archer working. And that's a line shot into center field, and a diving Bradley makes the play. Judge thought he had extra bases there, and Bradley said, "I do not think so, buddy." That is the 3rd out of the inning. Ozuna will now lead off for the Cubs in the top of the 5th inning of a 3-0 game. Ozuna leading off against Happ. Happ is 67 pitches. 1 ball count. Here it comes. And he lines a base hit into right field, splits the gap between second and first. Ozuna has a leadoff single. Chris Bryant now coming up, 2 for 2 with a home run and an RBI in today's game. 2-2 count to Chris Bryant, pops it up to left. The shortstop goes back and catches that pop-up in short left field. Contreras now the batter, 1 out, 1 man on. Full count pitch from Happ to Contreras. Here it comes. Popped up to center. Gardner shading over toward left, adjusting for the wind. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Happ now coming up to face Happ for the 3rd time today. Happ is 0 for 2 against Happ. And here's a 2-2 pitch from Happ. And that is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Happ has struck out 6, 2 of which have been Happ. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is a 3-0 Cub lead. Sanchez will lead off for the Yankees. He's going to face Archer in the bottom of the fifth inning. 1-1 count. Archer with the pitch. Popped up left center. The outfielders are chasing. And Ozuna makes the play for out number 1. A few steps shy of the warning track out there in left center field. Voit now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Voit waiting for the pitch. Grounder back to the mound. Archer has it. Throws to first. That is 2 down in the inning. Estrada now batting. 2 outs. Nobody on. Full count pitch to Estrada. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Estrada does not make contact. The Yankees go down in order in the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th inning. It is still 3-0 Chicago. Danny Santana will lead off against the lefty Happ here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 ball count. Here it comes. Santana loops that one just over the reach of the third baseman and into left field. That'll be a leadoff single for Danny Santana. 8 hits on the day for the Cubs. Mike Tauchman now coming up to bat. Nobody out. Runner on first. Tauchman looking for the 2-1 pitch. And Tauchman hits it hard. That is high. That is deep. That is gone out to right field. It is now a 2-run home run and a 5-0 Cub lead in the top of the 6th inning. 375 feet as he turned on that Happ fastball and took it out to right field. That is going to be the end of the day for J.A. Happ. He is going to have a line of 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and 3 home runs allowed. The gopher ball really killed him today. We're going to see Davy Garcia pitching to Jackie Bradley Jr. with nobody out in the top of the 6th inning and 2 runs already in. Garcia has thrown 21 2/3, 9 walks, 33 strikeouts, and a 2.49 ERA on the season. Garcia with a 3-0 count, making the pitch to Bradley. And here it comes. That is high and in. That is ball 4. A little bit of chin music there as Bradley heads down to first, diving out of the way of that fastball. Hayward now batting. He has been red hot lately, getting all kinds of critical hits for the Cubs in this series. He comes up with a runner on first and nobody out, and a full count pitch to Jason Hayward. And that is hit hard to straightaway center field. Hayward is going to hit that one high off the wall over the center fielder's head. The runner comes all the way around from first to score, which is Bradley. Gardner gets the ball back in, holding Hayward to a double. Count that as an RBI double for Jason Hayward, and it is 6-0 Cubs. Xander Bogaerts now the batter with nobody out and a runner on second. Cubs extending this lead now out to 6-0. Full count pitch. Here it comes. And that's a line drive down the left field line. That's going to drop in for another base hit. Hayward rounds third. He's heading home. The throw comes home. Hayward slides and he is safe. And the Cubs have a 7-0 lead. Bogaerts gets an RBI single. And the Cubs have put 4 up now in this inning. Ozuna is the next batter. Still nobody out. Bogaerts on first base. And Ozuna swings and misses at a 1-2 fastball. That was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball from Garcia, and Ozuna could not catch up with it. So that is the first out of the inning. Chris Bryant comes up now, 2 for 3, with a home run and an RBI today. Bryant facing Garcia. 2-2 count. And that is strike 3 called. Garcia gets a fastball by him at 97. And now Contreras will bat. 2 outs, 1 man on. 1 strike count. Oh, and Contreras is hit. He's hit in the knee. Heading down to first. Contreras has been hit 10 times this season. So now, Ian Happ is coming up. He is 0 for 3 today, but that was all against J.A. Happ. We'll see if he does any better against Garcia. Happ batting from the left side for the first time today against the righty Garcia. First and second, 2 out, 1-2 count. And he hits a ground ball up the middle. The throw goes to second. and the runner is retired to end the inning. So the Cubs send 9 men up, score 4 runs, strand 2, and the lead is now 7-0 going into the bottom of the 6th inning. Archer coming out for inning number 6 of work. He has thrown 5 innings, allowed no runs, walked 2, and struck out 5. Archer facing Holder to lead off the Yankees half of the 6th. Here is a full count pitch to Holder, and that's a pop up to center. Shading over is the center fielder Bradley. Toward left center, he makes the catch for out number 1. Archer now facing Gardner with 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball count. Archer working. Here's the pitch. Grounder to second. Happ has it. Throws to first for out number 2. And now LeMahieu is the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. LeMahieu waiting for the first pitch from Chris Archer. And that's popped up on the infield. Contreras taking a line on it. Comes out in front of the plate and puts it away for out number 3. The Yankees are retired in order. Archer has hung 6 goose eggs up on the scoreboard today. We go to the top of the 7th. It is 7-0 Cubs. Danny Santana, 1 for 3 today, leading off for the Cubs against Deivi Garcia in the top of the 7th inning. 0-2 count to Santana. Garcia with the pitch. Check swing, strike 3. The umpire says it doesn't matter if you swung, that was a called strike. So 1 out in the inning, and now Tauchman is the batter. Tauchman waiting for the full count pitch from Garcia. Here's the sign and the pitch. And that is way outside. That is ball 4 as Tauchman heads down to first on the free pass. And now the Yankees are going to bring in a new relief pitcher. Carson Smith has thrown 16 1/3 this year, 8 walks, 17 strikeouts, and a .496 ERA. He will face Jackie Bradley with 1 out, 1 man on in the top of the 7th inning. 3 ball count. Carson Smith looking for the sign, and here's the pitch. That is lined the opposite way. That is going to drop in for a base hit. Tauchman took that one out to left on an inside-out swing and got a single. Tauchman advanced to second. Bradley took that out to left on the inside-out swing, and now Hayward is the batter. He is 1 for 3 with an RBI today, coming up with 1 out, 2 men on, and a 1-1 count. And he hits a ground ball to second. The throw goes to short, the relay to first, and that will retire the side. So, ground ball double play off the bat of Jason Hayward, and the inning is over. Going to the bottom of the 7th, it is 7-0 Chicago. Archer working to Torres. He's going to have to face Torres, Stanton, and Judge here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 76 pitches so far for Archer on the day. 3-1 count. Torres waiting for the pitch. That is low. It is ball 4, and he lost him. Archer issues his 3rd walk of the day, and now Stanton is batting with Torres on first and nobody out. 1 ball count to Stanton. There's a grounder to third. Bryant to Happ to Santana, and that is a ground ball double play that erases the base runner. Suddenly the Yankees have 2 outs and nobody on, and Aaron Judge is now the batter. Aaron Judge comes up with the bases empty, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1-2 count to Judge. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the curveball. So the Cubs go to the top of the 8th inning. It is a 7-0 Chicago lead. Xander Bogaerts is the next batter. He will lead off for the Cubs in the top of the 8th against Carson Smith, who's remaining in this game to continue to pitch for the Yankees. 1 strike count. Here's the pitch to Bogaerts. Grounder to first. The first baseman, Voit, has it. He wins the foot race to the bag, and that'll be an unassisted putout for out number 1. Ozuna now coming up with 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball count to Ozuna. Here's the pitch. And Ozuna lines that one past the shortstop into left field for a 1-out single. Ozuna standing on first after a wide turn, and now Chris Bryant is coming up. 2 for 4 with a home run today. Chris Bryant with 1 out, 1 man on. waiting for the full count pitch. And he lines that one right at the third baseman. Ozuna dives back to the bag as Estrada made an excellent play getting a glove on that one. So no double play. Ozuna gets back. Contreras now the batter with 2 outs and a runner on first. Contreras waiting for the 2-1 pitch. And he pops it up to center. Gardner coming in. And he is going to make the catch for out number 3. So we go to the Yankees half of the 8th inning. It is 7-0 Chicago. Archer will face Sanchez, Voit, and Estrada here in the bottom of the 8th. Archer at 87 pitches, working on the shutout right here. Archer looking for the sign. Here's the pitch. Popped up left center field. The left fielder Ozuna is chasing. He waves off Bradley and makes the catch for out number 1. Voit now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 count to Voit. Archer with the pitch. Popped up to left again. This time Ozuna has to head toward the line, but he chases it down and makes the catch for out number 2. Archer now pitching to Estrada. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 8th inning. 1-2 count from Chris Archer. And that is a swing and a miss, and it is a strike 3. 3 up and 3 down for the Yankees. Archer in command with a 7-0 lead going to the top of the 9th inning. Happ the batter. Ian Happ, 0 for 4 today, facing Carson Smith in the top of the 9th inning. Full count pitch to Happ. Here it comes. That is up and in. It is ball 4, and Ian Happ takes the base on balls and heads to first. Santana now the batter. One man on, nobody out. 1-2 count. And that ball gets away. Happ heading down to second. He's going to make it easily as the ball rolls all the way back to the backstop. And now the Cubs have a runner in scoring position. This is going to prompt a change by the Yankees. They're going to bring in a new reliever, Tommy Nail? Tommy Canale? Evil Knievel? I'm not sure. 23 1/3 innings for Tommy Canale. He has allowed 18 walks, 36 strikeouts, and a 6.94 ERA. Maybe it's Tommy Canale. I'm not sure. We'll go with Tommy Canale. I think that's going to be a good name for him. So he's going to face Santana with a 2-2 count, nobody out, runner in scoring position. Looking for the sign. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and Santana heads back to the dugout. That was a fastball at 96. And now Tauschman is the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. 2-1 count to Tauschman. And he lines that one down the right field line. That's going all the way to the wall. Happ is going to come around to score. Tauschman is going to have an RBI double as he stands into second. And it is now 8-0 Chicago. Tauschman standing on second, and Bradley is the next batter. Canale working with an 0-2 count and 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. And that's going to be a looper over the first baseman's head, getting down the first base line as well. Tauschman stops at third. Bradley has a single, and that'll bring up Hayward. First and third, 1 out. Hayward the batter. Cubs looking to continue to extend this lead here in the top of the 9th inning. 0-2 pitch to Hayward. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Hayward is the second strikeout victim of the day for Tommy Canale. Bogart's now the batter. 2 outs, runners on the corners. Bogart's waiting for the 2-2 pitch. And that is strike 3 called. The inning is over. The Cubs score once again. It is 8-0 Chicago going into the bottom of the 9th inning. Well, Chris Archer coming out to work in the bottom of the 9th. He has 96 pitches to his name, 8 hits, 8 innings pitched, no runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, and all zeros on the scoreboard for Archer today. 1 ball count. Here's the pitch to Holder. And that's a liner right at Happ for the first out of the inning. So Happ grabs that ball before it gets into center field, and now Gardner is the batter with 1 out and nobody on base. Archer staring in at the sign. 1 ball count. Here comes the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Happ, again, the shortstop waves him off, and Bogaerts makes the catch for out number 2. Archer, standing on the precipice here in the bottom of the 9th inning. There are 2 outs. There's nobody on base. The Yankees are down to their final out, and DJ LeMahieu is going to represent their final opportunity here in this game. Full count pitch. LeMahieu waits from Archer, and that is high. It is ball 4. So down he goes to first, and Gleyber Torres is going to be the batter. 2 outs, runner on first. Archer trying to close out this game. 1 strike pitch from Archer. Here it comes. Popped up to left. Ozuna goes back. This is deep, but it'll be playable, and Ozuna makes the catch on the warning track, and Chris Archer has just thrown a no-hitter. Unbelievable. Chris Archer has just thrown 9 innings of no-hit baseball against the New York Yankees as the Cubs are victorious 8-0. The Cubs, 8 runs on 15 hits with no errors. The Yankees, no runs, no hits, no errors in the game. Archer did issue 4 walks in the game, throwing 109 pitches. Archer, rightfully so, is the player of the game today. He earns the win. He improves to 6-6 on the season. Happ takes the loss, drops to 4-6 with his effort of 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs all earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and 3 home runs allowed. So Chris Archer has thrown what I believe is the first no-hitter for a Cub since the Jake Arrieta no-hitter several years ago. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.